Welcome to day 25 of Lent for everyone. It is hard to believe that we are in Palm Sunday already in the Gospel of Matthew, and that yet we have many days before Palm Sunday in our real time here during this season of Lent. I find this passage really interesting because we usually read the sections by themselves, right? So we read about Palm Sunday as its own bracketed text, and then it's like much later on, Jesus gets in and clears the temple. But in this passage, right, Jesus leads the way, and literally there's a road off the Mount of Olives that goes down to the holy city of Jerusalem, and he leads them right into the temple. And when he goes to the temple, he clears out the money changers right there. And then in Matthew's text, right, it moves right from clearing out the money changers to the blind and the lame coming to Jesus in the temple. And Jesus heals the blind and the lame. And then the Pharisees don't like it that he is doing that. I think that sets up a really interesting chain of events here. And N.T. Wright talks about that and discusses that. One in particular is that what we're seeing is there's clearly a clash coming between Jerusalem and the temple and Jesus. And this clash is coming because the Pharisees have expected the Messiah to come in a different way, right? One of power, one where the Messiah would not come on a silly donkey, but would come in on a war horse and everything like that. And Jesus is not doing that. And this clash is obviously going to mount and get much bigger over that coming week in the story. But also this idea that Jesus is curing the blind and the lame. And I think the way Wright describes this in the last paragraph is amazing. He says, Matthew draws our attention to the odd fact that the blind and the lame come to him in the temple, and he cured them. In 1 Samuel 5:8, the blind and the lame had been excluded from the temple, following the orders of David himself. Now the Son of David likewise keeps the temple free from the blind and the lame by healing them. Jesus is changing up what purity looks like for them in their culture. Jesus is changing up who gets allowed in, and the Pharisees have not liked that the whole time, and it's going to eventually result in Jesus' death, as we know. I hope that this video finds you well today, and I look forward to continuing to talk with you this way. And as always, if you do have any needs or anything, or you would just like to talk or chat, please reach out to me. Thanks so much. Have a great day.